About redundancy in a secondary region, and that there are two types. One is geo redundant storage and geo zone redundant storage, and the data in the secondary region cannot be read or written automatically. It's only once there is a failover to the secondary region when that is um, when that access is provided. So with that said, let's see what is geo redundant storage. So geo redundant storage, also known as GRS, copies the data synchronously 3 times within a single location. This is important, single location. So it means that it is one data center, right? And and remember, we're talking about secondary region, not a primary region. So this is a secondary. It's a secondary region. So GRS copies the data synchronously 3 times within a single location in the primary region using an arrays. And so here it copies it synchronously, and it then copies the data asynchronously to a single physical location in the secondary region, the region pair using LRS. So basically, the important key terms would be like single physical location and asynchronous and synchronous. So synchronous happens synchronously, right? It in real time, but asynchronous doesn't happen that way, and that's why we're talking about RPO and when. So uh, it is a failure in a primary region, you might have a data loss because there's no synchronous real-time syncing, right? It's asynchronous. So that is really important to know. And GRS offers durability for um, Azure storage data objects at least 16 nines. So this is really high. So from what you've seen, LRS was 11 nines, and then we had ZRS, which was 12 nines of durability, and it is 16 nines. So this is obviously much more durable than LRS and GRS, right, over a given year. And before we end this video, let's take a moment to go through this image, right? Just pay attention to this image. So we're seeing here read access. On the left you have a primary region, on the right you have secondary region. So we cannot just, if you're looking for a secondary region, we can't just select a secondary region. So it has to be a pair. They have defined region pairs, and a second region is like hundreds of miles away from the primary region. And in this case, if we're talking about a concept of LRS where all the data is replicated within a data center. So we've done LRS is synchronously for a primary region, and we're doing the same thing LRS in the second region, but the only difference is that it is asynchronous. So which means that there is a possibility of data loss if the primary region fails, because it's not syncing in real time. It's asynchronous. I mean, it's not syncing. So uh, so meaning synchronous would mean if it's synchronous operation, it would mean that if you're getting data over here at 7 a.m. in the morning, the same data will also come here, but that's not happening. So uh, so So basically, now if you look at on the primary region, you have data center. Second region also you have data center, which is understandable. And you're talking about LRS, because that is the operation being used, right? LRS is an operation where data is replicated within a data center, or within a single physical location. And now we have a storage account here, a storage account there, and then there's geo-replication, which is asynchronous. And now you have copy 1, copy 2, copy 3, 3 copies within a data center. Again, 3 copies within the second or the secondary data center, second region, right?